Hello everybody, I'm Ben from ZTU and this is Melissa.
Right, sorry we're a bit late. We've had a few technical issues. They say never work with animals, but I say never work with technology. So there you go. So anyway, my name is Melissa and I am the owner of ZTU. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We're very excited that this is our very first live streaming educational video. And we're going to be teaching you this week all about classification. Now, I've got a little friend on my hand here at the moment. I don't know if you can see him. Let's give you a close view of this little guy or girl. Now, this little creature here is called a black beauty stick insect, and she or he is one of our newest babies here at the zoo. So this creature here is going to get quite a lot bigger than this. Now, you would find these in Peru, just in a small region in northern Peru. And they're very, very interesting. I'm not going to tell you much about these because this is just a little teaser for you. We'll chat about these on another session. But this is a little clue as to what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm just going to pop this stick insect back in its enclosure. And in the meantime, we do hope that you're all staying nice and safe, staying inside. Don't forget, it's very important that we protect everybody in these times. So make sure you're following the government guidelines, just as we are. There we go. Okay, so classification. What's that all about? Scientists love to group things together and categorize everything, and it's no different with animals. So scientists have come up with lots of different ways that you can group animals, and we're going to be looking at the most common way that you can group animals, and that is categorizing them into fish, reptiles, invertebrates, mammals, birds and amphibians. Now, I showed you a little guy just now, and that is a little invertebrate, and we're going to be looking at invertebrates today. But first of all, I'm going to just let you have a look at what we're going to set you for homework this week. I know, everyone's moaning homework, but it's going to be fun. So we'd like you to think of some other ways that you can group animals. I'm going to give you some clues. Think about the diet. So how would you classify or group animals according to their diet? How about thinking about temperature as well? So you can group animals according to whether they can heat their own body temperatures or cool themselves down or not. How would you group those animals? And what about the time of day that animals are awake? You can also group them that way. We'd love to hear your answers, and our Facebook page is the best place to post those so that we can all see how clever you are. So our Facebook page, we're going to put a post on there entitled Homework. And if you can comment all your answers there, we'd love to see those. Now for today, as I said, we're going to be looking at invertebrates. And all through the week, we'll look at a different type of animal grouping. So each day, we're going to set you a daily homework challenge. And this is going to be just as fun, if not better, because we'd like you to get creative. Now, you'll have to listen each day really carefully to what makes each category special. And we'd like you to create your own unique creature that will fit into those groups. So get drawing and then post your pictures onto our Facebook page. And here's the link here on the screen. And we can't wait to see your creativity. Okay, so invertebrates, what makes them special? Well, I'm sure there's someone else in the room with you. If you go up to your mums and dads or whoever's in the room, feel down their back and you'll be able to feel their spine, otherwise known as a backbone. I'm going to have a little feel of mine. You can try feeling for yourself your own backbone. There it is. It runs all the way down. You can see in this skeleton picture that the backbone runs right from the top of the back of your skull all the way down your back. That keeps you nice and straight. Now, invertebrates are animals that don't have a backbone. And so we are not an invertebrate. And we'll talk about those animals another day. So invertebrates, there's lots and lots of different types of invertebrates. You would find them all over the world in lots of different habitats. Now here in the UK, we have quite a lot of invertebrates of our own, thousands in fact. Now as you can see, these include things like butterflies, bees, ladybirds, beetles, spiders, snails. Oh, the list is endless. So I think what we could do is probably go for a little bug hunt yourself. How about going out this afternoon into your garden and seeing what you can find outside near where you live? I'm sure you'll be really surprised at what you spot. Now we're going to have a little look at our very own member of the invertebrate group here at Zoo2U. We have several, but I thought I'd show you this little guy here. This is Mildred, and she's very cute and quite an impressive beast when she uncurls, and hopefully she'll do that very soon. Now, Mildred here is an African giant millipede. She's the largest species of millipede you'll find anywhere. And hopefully she'll uncurl and you'll be able to see just how long she is. Now, she's a very special creature. She has no backbone, so she is an invertebrate. And inside this lovely hard shell of hers, she is all gooey and squidgy. And that would make someone a very nice meal. So what she's done is she's got this lovely hard case all over her body, and that gives her protection against being eaten. She can also exude or give out a really irritating substance. So if an animal were to pick her up in their mouth, they'd get a very unpleasant taste and put her down pretty quickly. Now, come on, little lady, let's have a look at you. We need her to uncurl so that you can see her legs. Does anyone want to have a guess at how many legs a millipede might have? Lots of answers. I'm going to tell you the correct one. She has around 400 legs. That's quite a lot of legs. Imagine having 400 legs to boot up every morning. Quite a task. Now, Mildred here is not playing today. She's not uncurling at all. But if you can have a look closely at her, you'll see that she has lots and lots of little lines all over her body. Now, those lines are actually little segments. Think about an orange, and if you tear that up into little segments, that's what I mean. Now, you wouldn't tear Mildred apart, but these little segments are actually a way that she can bend her body, because if she was one long, hard case, she wouldn't be able to move very well. So she's actually got lots of those little tiny segments all along her body, which help her to do this lovely curling. And she can also be really flexible when she's moving around. Now, you'd find Mildred in the African forests, and she's a very important part of those forests because she actually clears up all of the waste food that no one else wants to eat. Now we call her a detritivore. Can you say detritivore? Well done. So detritivores are actually animals that eat decaying food. And Mildred here eats all of the plants that are decaying on the forest floor. So that might be fruits that have fallen down, a monkey might have dropped, or leaf litter that's going mouldy. She loves all of that. I think that would be pretty nasty to eat, but good job, we have millipedes to clear all that up. I'm going to pop her back. Unfortunately, she didn't uncurl for you today, but that's animals for you. There we go. Pop her back in there. Okay, so let's have a little recap, shall we? So today, what we've done is we've had a look at invertebrates. Do you remember what special feature they have or don't have? We also met Mildred, the giant African millipede, and we met one of our black beauty stick insects. Don't forget, your homework for today is to create your own invertebrate. You can decide exactly what it looks like, where it would live, and what it eats. Get as creative as you can and post those on Facebook. Your weekly task is to think about other ways that animals can be grouped. I told you what Mildred likes to eat and what we call her. So there's a little clue as to one way that we can group animals. Let's hear your answers on Facebook as well. And what we're going to do now is we're going to just have a special shout out. Now, we have actually set up a crowdfunder page because here at ZTU, we have some wonderful animals that still need looking after every day, and wonderful staff also that come in and look after them daily. So to keep our centre running, we need around £3,000 each month. And we're asking for your help to help us care for these beautiful animals. So our crowdfunder page has done pretty well so far, and we're so grateful to everyone that has donated so far. So we'd like to have a special shout out to the following people: to Amy Hill, Harvey Rosier, Philip Robinson, Gail Rosier, Sarah Brennan, Dana Maripuri, Edward Bailey, and also 2 anonymous donors. Thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it, and it is going to help us so much get through this time of this pandemic, because who knows when we can open up again to you. Now, all week, as I've said, we're going to be presenting live teaching sessions, and tomorrow we're going to be looking at mammals. So tune in and find out who Stacey is going to be presenting. I can tell you it's someone pretty cute and fluffy. Until then, we'll see you then. Bye.